Hello everyone, it's SteamWar27. We're playing some more Dragon Warrior Monsters 2 today, but we're not going to Limbo. Instead, we're going to go to the random magic key door known as Silver Mountain, because I need something easy, small, something that doesn't take much concentration. So here we go, we're going to Silver Mountain. This is a little odd for me. There's not going to be any music around because I want you to listen to what I have to say. You might have already noticed, in fact this video might have it already, but there are ads on these videos. And to some people that might be outright outrageous. I haven't put... I've almost done this for 2 years now, and there hasn't been a single ad on it. And often I'll actually address it sometimes in the video that I don't have ads, because I don't need to make money off of it, because I do this for fun. And that's true. I do this for fun. Ooh, a trainer. Recently I've been getting more and more into this hobby, and I've already made some videos regarding this thing. Not regarding it, but oh wow. I've bought some expensive things in order to let's see, how do I say this? In order to do better at my hobby, in order to excel at my hobby. And it costed a lot of money. It did. The first thing I got when I came back from my first couple months in Let's Playing, after I got back home from summer, I got back home in the summers, I bought a microphone. I bought a microphone that costed maybe like $40, $50, a cheap one. And I'm still using it today, and it sounds great and it looks great. And that was the first thing I ever bought when it came to this hobby. And now, even after that, I've bought even more things. I've gotten the Hauppauge HD PVR2, so I can record games on consoles finally, because a channel that only plays Game Boy games and other things on emulators, even though I own them, it's still frowned upon, but it's boring. You can't do those in order to get those next gen games, or games that you just can't play on a computer, or if you want to just play on a controller. That costed a lot of money. It costed about maybe $200, and even then I didn't really put any ads up, because I thought, well, you gotta spend money on yourself once in a while, and well, I mean, $230 isn't that much. So I went with it. I did it. I bought the thing, and I just never felt the idea that I need to use ads, and so I didn't. But now it's getting close to the holidays, the Christmas time, and I ran into a problem last semester regarding using the Hauppauge HD PVR, in that I couldn't do severe editing on them. The least I could do with the parameters on my computer was to put it in Windows Movie Maker and just set it to HD settings, because when I tried to process a video that long time ago when we were talking about Final Fantasy 13, was because we did a recording session on Final Fantasy 13, because it was a game Condor never finished. And I thought it would be nice to, record it and play it. But what came out of it was my computer... Dang it, I just missed the trainer. But what came out of it was a whole entire day of my computer literally almost on fire trying to process the video. And by the time it was done, the video itself didn't turn out that great. So the next step, and maybe perhaps the final step in getting getting really serious into this hobby, which is still a hobby, I still do it for fun, is to get a desktop computer. And I was thinking about getting it this summer. I got a job in the summer and I was gonna spend my paycheck to get that computer, and I got the money. I almost did, but then I decided ultimately not to. I didn't feel like it, but now as I think more and more about it, I can't keep playing these games that are, I mean, they're not these you can look right now, they're not really moving. The game isn't moving, it's not advanced. And sure, I love these games and it's fine that we got them out of the way, but there are other ones I want to play, other ones I want to do because I love those games. But I can't because I don't have the hardware. So basically, even on things like the flash hits, as long as it allows, although I do have to start filing out rights and other such for it, and I do need to. Those ads are going to be there. Those ads are there to help pay for what could be over $1,000 worth of equipment over these 2 years spent on this hobby of mine. And there aren't a lot of you. I know there aren't, but there's enough of you for me to feel proud of making these videos and showing you these games. Whether or not you're fans of the game already and you found this channel because I do the same game that you played, or because you stuck with me because you thought that I would do a game that you found interesting, and then in times I did find a game you found interesting and thought you would enjoy, especially in flash hits. I'm especially happy that in flash hits those games got attention, because those games are really old and they were really original back in the day, and I played them to my heart's content, and it was free and it was amazing, and I couldn't believe that this one site had this giant conglomeration of projects made by people like me for other people to enjoy, and they got hits, and it was amazing, and it was motivating, and it was a really fun time for me. And to see those games get a little more attention even nowadays, even though they're still famous, they get their hits and every now and then, but of course not as much as anymore, especially Merlin's Revenge. I'm surprised that some of you have not played Merlin's Revenge. It's almost jarring, because Merlin's Revenge is a game that is almost revolutionary. I don't think any other game does that. I've never seen a game that plays like Merlin's Revenge ever. I've never ever seen a game that plays like Merlin's Revenge, and I've looked for them. I said, hey, why isn't there any other game like this? This is great, where you move around and charge up a mouse and you're a wizard and you just... Anyway, that's enough of that. What I'm saying is, I'm a simple person. I've already dropped a lot of hints that I am in college, I'm pursuing a career, and to you guys, I'm a stranger. And some of you, and maybe those who come along, will take a look and say, this guy has ads. Who is he to feel that he's entitled to get paid for what he does? And I have to admit that I'm not. I'm not entitled to get paid for what I do. I'm not. But I'm asking for help. Come this December, I'll have spent over $1,000 on video capture equipment and computing, and really all for the sake of this hobby. I don't need a computer to do much anything else unless I want to play a game on super high quality at 60 frames a second. But you know what I could do? I could do without that. I really could. I could play this game all day and I'd still be happy. But if I ever wanted to play a game and have fun editing it and just make it more than just a video of me talking and playing the game like it is now. Which I want to do. I want to make it creative. I want to make it funny. I want to make it mine. And there could have been a lot of stuff I could have done had I the right capture equipment back then. And my greatest regret is that early on, those games that I played, I did not play them with the best equipment I could have had. And even this one we're watching right now, could be a little better. I could have had an HUD, I could have had names fly across the screen, show you their skills. I could have done a lot with this game. And maybe someday I'll be able to play the games again if I'm still in it after so long. Maybe I can go back and do that kind of stuff, but really, I don't think I'll even now. There's a lot of things to do, and maybe I will never have the spare time to redo any of the things I've played, even though I really want to. But that's off topic. Basically, there's going to be ads on the top of the right side and on top of the related videos. There's going to be one there that actually isn't related to the video itself, but it's an ad. And sometimes there'll be an overlay where you can, I don't know, where there's an overlay over the video, or sometimes there'll be an ad at the beginning of the video, and I am inconveniencing you. I am. I'm not going to say I'm not. I am inconveniencing you 1 or 2 minutes of your life because you guys think that it's valuable. The time is valuable enough to watch this. So, what else is there to really say except, well, I don't really know. I don't really know what else there is to say about it. I suppose, really, all that's left to say is, oh, dang it, I missed the trainer again. You gotta be careful with that. All that's left to say is that I'm still making these for fun. But at the same time, there comes a moment when you spend so much on something that you spend so much on something that it becomes an investment. And I'm not trying to say that this is going to be a career for me. It's not. It's not a career. It's not going to be a career for me. I don't want to make this thing a career. Because at the end of the day, at the end of my life, will I be 60 and still doing this and then retire? No, I won't. I can't. There's no way. I look at those guys playing these games on a daily basis and I think, wow, that's exceptional. But how long can they do that? How long are they going to do that for? Because I can't see them as old people just doing that for the rest of their lives. And maybe some of them, I know some of them, not personally, I don't mean personally, I know some of them, after a couple more years of this, won't ever need to make videos ever again because they have the power to not. But I don't. I don't. I won't, and I never will. But I'm still doing it. I've never stopped doing it. I remember the first video I made, the first two, extremely horrible partial playthroughs of Mega Man X4 on an emulator because I wanted to do that one first. But then it turned out my computer couldn't handle it. I'm doing that soon, by the way. I am. And I thought, wow, what a colossal failure that was. It's not as easy as I thought it was. It's not. So I tried buying Bandicam and Frax. I did buy those, by the way, and Sony Vegas, so that's another price tag right there. That doesn't really matter. I'm just saying, it's another thing I've invested into. And now, basically, I'm going full circle. I want to have the hardware to do things like I tried to do in the beginning. And going up the games I've done from Castlevania onward, Castlevania Circle of the Moon onward. I remember getting these emails saying another person is subscribed to you, and I remember the first subscriber, Kirk. I don't know if he still watches. I hope he does. I remember seeing that and like, wow, one person thinks that it's cool, and then another person thinks it's cool, and then all of a sudden there's more than 100 of you guys that think it's cool. And you know what? That's a lot of people. That is a lot of people. I don't care about the millions that don't. Why should I care about the millions that don't? They don't matter. They don't matter. Not to me. Oh, wow. Holy cow, I'm coming back for those guys. Anyway. And what did matter was that you guys showed up and watched the videos. And now I have to ask you guys. I don't have to. You know what? I don't have to. I don't have to. I want to. Let's not use deceptive wording here. I want you guys to help me pay this back. And you know what? Probably out of I don't even know what these ads will even get me. I don't know. At the end of the year, I'll have $5. But you know what? I want the help to get this. I want some help in pursuing this. I don't know what else to say. It's you know, I don't know what to say, really. Am I asking for forgiveness? I don't know. I suppose I'm really just asking for acceptance. I hope, you know, I'll be checking later on if people start leaving. If people leave to in response to me doing this because they think that I'm not entitled to it anymore. And people in the future will look at this and say I'm entitled. Which is an odd word, by the way, the word entitlement. I know there's a video online by Super Great Friend that talks about entitlement, and I think it's very profound and very good. I don't know. I won't link it. I won't link it, but it's a good video. That's just allergies. Don't worry about it. Entitlement is a strange word. It is. Is there anything else, really? I don't know. I don't know if there's anything else to say. School's tough. School is always tough. It should be tough. Holy crap. Let's see. By the way, did you get the pun with the two Robusters? I named one Ro, and I named one Bo. And together they make Robo. Anyway. Mind that. But is that it? Is that really? I guess that's all I have to say. I could just cut the video off here, and you guys will already. I mean, you know I'm in here. I'm gonna get some treasure, and I'm gonna get back out, and I'm gonna go back to Great Tree, and then I'm gonna breed these two monsters together, and they're gonna make a Robuster 2.0. And I guess that's it, really. People come and go with a lot. People come and go on this channel, and I do miss the people that left, and I greet the people that come, and some of you have stayed. Some of you don't watch anymore. Some of you guys are subscribed just for being subscribed, and you know what? That's fine too. Being that placeholder helps just a little bit. How can a pixie cut me off anyway? The point I'm trying to make is you guys aren't a number to me. You some odd 130 plus, you're not a number to me. And you're not money to me. That's not why these ads are here. That's not why I'm putting these things up so that I can make money. And it's not going to me. It's not going to my wallet. I can't ever imagine myself making $1,000 by doing this, even just $1,000. So it's not even that much. I'm not expecting you to pay for my equipment. But I am asking for help. You know what? I've probably gone around in circles, and I've probably said my point many, many times. And I'm sure you guys, hopefully you guys get it. That's the whole reason why I'm saying this stuff over and over again, because I want you to get it. I want you to understand. You know, I think it's time to get out of here. Anyway. And hopefully you do understand. Some people are probably going to be a little angry that I would put ads on things like the flash hits because those people made those projects for free, and you're right. And the day that I pay off this money is the day I won't put an ad. I definitely won't put an ad on flash hits ever again. Maybe someday I will put ads on things that involve the Hop Hog HD PVR or some fancy editing because I put some time into that. And not as to say that these 20-something minutes that we're doing right now I should be paid for. Should I be paid for it? I don't know. That's up to you. Really, honestly, it's up to you guys whether or not to decide that. For me, I've spent a lot of hours putting into this video, into this thing, because I liked it and I thought it was a hobby. And to get money back for it would be pretty amazing. Not something I would ever come to rely on, but it would be pretty cool to have that there on the side. Like some sort of entertainment theater where I come and entertain you guys all in like one little room. Now that would be kind of cool, except it's a computer version of that. You guys get to comment and talk about it with each other. And this is a really tall tower, by the way. I better get something good out of this. Honestly, I'm just talking until I get to the top of this tower, because I might as well show you what I get at the end of it. I don't even know what I get at the end of it. Excuse me. And of course, there really isn't any value to the video because I've set it all the way to me instead of the video itself. Because I wanted to put emphasis on what I'm saying. So I guess I do need to say other stuff. I guess I could. Condor isn't here. He's here, but he's not here in the room. And I do room with two other people now, and they're nice people. But I don't know if you'll ever see them in a video. I don't know if you'll ever see Condor in a video ever again, really. I mean, maybe someday he'll have the time to play the sequels to Super Mario. Oh, a Draco cape. Is that reducing breath attacks? It does. That's nice. But I guess that's it. Oh, I can record my journal here? That's incredibly sweet. Holy cow. Anyway, that's really all I had to say. Thanks for sticking with me. I hope you stay here with me. And I hope you don't mind the changes that are happening to this channel. They're small changes, but to some people and to me, it's a big change. It changes the entire, changes the channel in its presentation, and honestly, that's really important to me. So I'm gonna put this video on the very top of the list. It's gonna be the video that people see all the time. Actually, never mind. Let's not do that. This will just be between you and me, the people that are already here. And if other people are curious about it, maybe they'll see this video and I'll tell them to come to this video, and then we'll see what they have to say about it. But for now, this is about you guys, and you 130 something. Actually, there's like 160 something to you. That's amazing. But regardless, that's it. So this is Steam27 wishing you all a brighter tomorrow. Have a good day.